What is up, everybody? This is Bruchminati. What? And as your peepers can see here, we are back at World Conqueror 5. Somebody had requested Scotland, and I'm just like, hell yeah, I'll do Scotland, because Braveheart was one of my favorite movies of all time. And, you know, William Wallace is already dead, so we called in his friends for backup. You know, his friends, his BFFs were, and a lot of people don't know this about William Wallace. His best friends were George Washington, Genghis Khan, Alexander, and Napoleon. Yeah, they don't teach that in the history books. Best friends, like this. Just like this type of besties. Anyways, I'm hoping... Well, I shouldn't say hoping. I think it would be pretty awesome to take a one-star country and beat it in 60 rounds. So that's my goal anyways. Should be a little bit different than the other conquests I've done, because I think I've only done 3-star and maybe... I think it's only been 3-star. Okay, this one is for William Wallace. Yeah, take that. That's for WM, William O. Wallace. They moved it. Alright, I mean, we can take Dublin. No problem. Anyways, it'll be a little bit different because I'm one-star country. There's some big 3-star countries. They should be able, at least for a while, to be an age ahead of me, which would give them better equipment. We'll have to see how that plays out. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. They should be able to get enough experience to upgrade to the next stage long before I can. Even with my good generals, I just can't do that much battles to gain that much experience. Okay, this one is for William Wallace. We've seen what you did to him. You cut his arms off, castrated him, took out his intestines, beheaded him. We know about all that shit. Boom. Alright, I feel like I could end the game right here and just be like, hey, we've done it. It's over. Call it a game. You know what? One thing. I did notice something that I hadn't noticed before. There was, I don't know if it was the last series or the series before that. I was trying to figure out, like, my allies. Like, who was I allied with? I did notice that by these countries' flags, the amount of units they have a color. And yellow means like it's pretty much neutral. You can't attack, they can't attack, whatever. When they have red, like Britain did have red when she were actively attacking, you're at war, and then you have green, like France right now. That means you're a peace treaty. I hadn't noticed that. I was trying to remember like who I was at peace with and who I could attack. Now I know. You just look at the color where they're how many units they have. And that will tell you. Another thing. One of the main things I like about this game, or I should say number 1. Or let's go like number... Is that a cool, like, if I did this, like number 1, I think I would be pretty cool. This type of one's played out. Every sporting event, everybody does this. Yeah, we're number 1. Boom! I'm number 1, right here, this type of 1. Anyways, the number 1 reason I like this game is the 3 generals you buy. Which were, I think you were given Alexander. Napoleon, Genghis Khan, and Washington. Together was about the price of 1 general out of World Conqueror 3. And I've talked about that before. I think the generals out of World Conqueror 3 were overpriced. I think that was just too high of a price for them. So yeah, that's something really cool about this game. You can get all 3 good generals for the price of 1 out of World Conqueror 3. But I'm saving up for another general here. He costs, I think it was 3,100 Suleiman. He's legendary general. That's another thing I hadn't ever noticed. That the generals had color-coded backgrounds based on how badass they are. Like the crap ones are gray background. The better ones are blue background, then purple background, then like the legendary orange, yellow background. It's kind of like we've come to expect from games like World of Warcraft and the equipment. You know, your crap equipment is either white or gray, and then you have some greens, and you have the better equipment, rare equipment, blue, epic equipment, purple, legendary, yellow, or like an orangey yellow. Maybe even a gold. You might even call it gold. That would probably make sense. Except it always looks more yellow. See, I'm spending rounds not doing anything because the only troops I really have are these. Beowulf's going down, I can tell you that. Get out of here, a Beowulf. So I'm getting ready. I'm trying to do a discovery conquest. The only thing that sucks about doing discovery is it's going to take so long, so a series is just going to drag on, because obviously everybody's like totally evenly matched. But I'm going to do a discovery, probably the US. I don't know yet. I'd like to do the US just to start off with. But it should be fun to do discovery. I'm looking forward to a Discovery Age throwdown. Since I'm going to be stuck in the Discovery Age for a while. They need a better way to get the literature that you use to upgrade to the next age, because... Not literature, scripts. Because it's ridiculous. Like, the missions you do give you like one script. Oh, well that's great. I need 600. I think I got 350 or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be in Discovery for a long while, which is okay. I got some other like achievements to do. Couple times time frames go through that 2-star country. I got the go through Discovery Age in less than 80 rounds, which I don't know if I'll be able to do. Yeah, come at me, bro. Oh, Genghis Khan took a little bit of damage, and Alexander, as per his usual self, always takes damage. I don't know how. Damn. The China land area is pretty frickin' big. They might be the power that I come up against. I don't know where I'm going. Should I go to Moscow or swing down to Berlin? This is a good question. You lost, bro. You lost it, bro. Soften them up for the second attack. Once we control the world, we will make like a William Wallace Day. Like a national or like a world holiday. Oh, they took it. Alright, well, I guess. I don't know where to go with this, guys. Alright, we got another general unit up here. But they're coming out of the medieval age, so they're not going to be that good. They're like the generic version. So I'd like to have held off till I upgraded to the next age to build another general unit. But I don't have time. I need to start attacking. If I waited that long from a one-star country, I mean, there'd be one other country that had pretty much taken over the world, probably. Now, these medieval age generals do not hold up very well. I guess I'm gonna go to Moscow. I'll let my allies, the French, take some shit on. Oh, now I'm allied with Germany too. Or Romans. Yeah, see, that's why I decided to take on Russia. They just attacked my allies. It's on. Yeah! That is another thing I realized about this game. Okay, I haven't been playing it that long. Realize this, guys, so I'm discovering shit about it all the time. How you can, make treaties with people. I had no idea you could make treaties with people. That would have been really helpful at times. Like when I freshly took something over and I didn't want to be attacked where I had no troops. Boom, a treaty with the people that are bordering you. Don't have to worry about it. Alright, Berlin's trying to take back Warsaw. Did not happen. Man, Almaty is like a place that is always battled over. That place is always like a huge battleground. Regardless of what age you're in. Alright, we got our generic. Our most generic generals, all generals unit. Alright, Moscow. I'm expecting them to move it somewhere, which is good. They'll move it back. Kiev. Alright. Alrighty. Damn, allies took Madrid. Nicely done. Hey, that's kind of strange because it's round 14 and I'm still allies with them. Usually when you do it, it's like only lasts like 3 rounds. 3 or 4 rounds. That's strange. Because after I discovered it, I started playing around with it. Like, how long does this even last? I didn't know if you like got to cancel it. Holy shit, Spain's weak. I'm headed for the Aztecs. It's gonna take me out some Aztecs. So I'm trying to keep some cavalry units with my generals as a type of meat shield, since they like to take Napoleon and throw him out in the front and take Alexander and always put him out there. I'm hoping that just common cavalry units will soak up some damage from my other generals. Oh, what? No way are they gonna get beat 3 times. Spain just got their ass kicked 3 times. And that place was just taken over by the Aztecs, so they had no defense there hardly at all. Idiots. Okay, that literally had 1 defender. You were attacking with 6. What the fuck happened? Booyah! My shit generals won. I wonder how much damage they took. How could you... I don't even know what to say about that. How did you take so much damage from 4 units? Your generals, for shit's sake. Moscow? Boom! Now where'd you move it? Munich? Damn it. That makes me have to swing around all stupid like. I don't think this is going to end well for me. But I thought I'd try it. I mean, why not, right? I got some extra money to throw around. Why not build a little unit? Try to throw it at Berlin. See what happens. As we saw what happened. We got our asses kicked. Man, I don't think Spain's gonna last too long. Everybody's wanting to kick Spain's ass. Spain is going down! That was my Macho Man Randy Savage. And it wasn't a very good one, but it's the thought, not the actual representation, but it's the thought of honoring the person. I don't know how many of you watch like WWE or the other types of wrestling, but Macho Man, when I was a kid, was like my favorite wrestler of all time. I was pretty heartbroken when he died. I can't believe... I hate generals. Out of the medieval age or before that, they just suck so bad. How did you take that much damage from common troops? Attacking where there was no defense. Oh my god, Spain is already out. France ain't effing around. See, I'm wondering about France. I'm still allied with him. Do I stay allied with him the whole game, or what the shit happens? I'm confused. I'm still confused about some things that happen in this game. Is there ever a point like you're allied with somebody and they never attack you, and when you guys have the map you win? I don't know. I don't know why it's like around 17 and they're still my allies though. Russia's getting pinched from all sides. Alright, I'll try to knock out Berlin on my way back through. Try to build some defense there so people can't just walk back over, just take a shit on the land I just had taken. I'm gonna throw down a 15% recovery rate for your troops. Try to heal these guys back up. I can't afford to build a whole nother general unit. It's too expensive. But guys, I think after this round, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you're enjoying this content, go ahead and slap the shit out of like and subscribe, and I will see you back here for our next upload. Peace, Bruchminati, out.